His opponent now making his way to the octagon, Richie Miranda.
And updating his odds from Bet Online, Richie Miranda, the biggest favorite on this card at minus 2,000. The LFA veteran making his 5th appearance in the promotion. Richie Miranda looking for a big comeback win tonight. Coming off his first loss as a pro back in April at LFA 157. He was defeated by Keegan Genrich, who won his 5th straight last week at LFA 168. But Miranda comes in, Tapology's number 13 ranked lightweight in California. 3 career knockouts, 2 submissions. You know, Cub, we talked to him about, hey, what did you take away from your first defeat? He said, listen, you just got to get back in there. Nobody stays undefeated in this sport, and he was ready to bounce back here tonight. There's his head coach, Ben Jones, waking him up with the classic slap.
This is all mental. This is the biggest thing that people don't understand. When you suffer your first loss, and they didn't get defeated, it was a close fight. It was a battle. He lost a decision. So you go back to the drawing board, but you always have that little bit of doubt now. And so he's carrying that into this fight, right? And then he gets this short notice opponent who has a win over one of his teammates who is like an older brother to him, right?
Right.
And so he's
beat Jacob Rosales.
People don't know that that's a lot to carry. On paper, he's supposed to win, but now he has to actually go out there and do it. And he's carrying the weight of his last loss on him. So this is a big statement win for him.
Richie Miranda looking to bounce back tonight. El Machete, as we check out the numbers and the tail of the tape presented by Vidora. Richie Miranda is 29 years old and Darian Chapman 6 years his elder. Chapman is an inch taller, but Miranda 2.5 inches longer in the reach. Both fighters hit the 155-pound mark. Back inside to Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the LFA lightweight division, brought to you tonight by Vidora, the official after party of LFA 169. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. This freestyle fighter stands 5'10", weighed in 155.2 pounds. He holds a professional record, 6 wins, 10 defeats, and 1 draw. 3 of those wins are coming by way of knockout and 1 by way of submission. Representing Kaiju MMA, fighting out of Reseda, California, the Thriller, Darian Chapman. His opponent across the octagon, fighting out of the red corner, is a catch wrestler standing 5'9", weighed in 155.6 pounds. He holds a professional record, 6 wins, 1 defeat, with 3 wins coming by way of knockout, 2 by way of submission. Representing the Den Training Center, fighting out of Santa Ana, California, Richie El Machete Miranda. Your referee, Joe Coca.
Get ready for both starts, huh? Fighters, you've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourselves at all times and obey my commands at all times. I expect a clean, fair fight. Touch gloves now if you'd like.
Hands up, chin down, be first, be last. You and me, you, mother.
Well, Darian Chapman, who has fought Richie Miranda's teammate and got a win over Jacob Rosales, said, listen, I know that corner over there with Ben Jones is going to be loud. And right away, Ben Jones shouting instructions to his fighter. Darian Chapman, the big underdog with the blue tape. Richie Miranda, red tape. Ron Kruk and Cub Swanson with you here in Big D for LFA number 169.
They're getting after it right away.
And they sure are. Furious pace to start this fight. Nice combination from Miranda. Looking for a takedown now. Chapman trying to sprawl, but can't stop it. Takedown number 1 for Miranda.
I think the biggest battle of this fight is going to be in these positions because Chapman is kind of a nuisance. He's been in these positions with all different kinds of fighters, and a good chunk of them he's won and disrupted the guy. I think Miranda cannot play it safe in these positions. He's going to have to find space and do damage. If he kind of like just sits back and tries to stall out in position, I think he's going to get really frustrated with Chapman. So stop trying to be technical on the ground and let's be a little brutal. I think that's the best way to approach this.
Richie Miranda said his plan was to come out orthodox and maybe switch to southpaw, grab him, take him down, and maul him. And that's exactly what he's doing right now. Now he takes the back of Darian Chapman.
That's a good position to get that finish.
The purple belt and BJJ, Richie Miranda now pounding away. Darian Chapman.
Stop it if he can't get his hips up.
Trying to defend it, but he's in big-time trouble.
I think it's over.
And out. You called it, Cub Swanson. This one is done. Big comeback victory for Richie Miranda.
That was such a smart move by him, not going for the choke because he couldn't get out of the position, so the referee has to stop it if he can't get out of that position and absorb strikes. So it was a veteran move on his part.
Cub, you said that Richie Miranda should just come out and make this one dirty. Well, he did it. Quick comeback. Oh, man.
That's a new one.
That is a new one. I wonder who he's calling.
I don't want to know.
Me either. There he is, Richie Miranda getting the win as we take a look at it. Hey, Darian Chapman, he took this fight on a week's notice. We appreciate him with the effort, but when he got that dump right there, this was the beginning of the end.
Yeah, Miranda took a shot, but then he gave it right back and took him down. And then when he got to the ground, he got to work right away, like I said he needed to do. And by getting that position, the guy can't get out. He needs to get his hips up, and by driving into him, especially with your cup, it actually is very hard to get out of that position.
There he is with head coach Ben Jones. The Badger Crew fight team gets a win. Richie Miranda bounces back quickly. Let's now get the official time. Here's Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Joe Coca, calls a stop to the fight. 1 minute, 39 seconds into the very first round, declaring your winner by TKO, Richie El Machete Miranda.
Right back in the win column after suffering his first professional MMA defeat. Richie Miranda has now won 7 of 8 fights. Badger Crew fight team under Ben Jones gets a big win here in Dallas, Texas, and the LFA lightweight division has been put on notice. Richie Miranda is back. Legacy Fighting Alliance number 169 rolls on from Dallas, Texas after this.